So again, on behalf of Loyola Marymount University, Jim said you have less than 5 minutes, and I think I've been counting like 3 minutes there. On behalf of Loyola Marymount University and of course the Seaver College of Science and Engineering, we welcome you. Thank you for enriching our campus with the ideas and thoughts that inspired by your presentations and discussions. We look forward to hearing about ways that you are addressing the issues brought on by the drought and what it means for the future of Southern California's water supply. Thank you again for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Dr. Tina. Thank you very much. I neglected to start to give you clarification on one thing since we have this regimen. I think most of you know the restrooms are outside. And having said that, I realized that the podium right here in the classroom setting such that if you wanted to come out this way, you have to go right by the professor. We're going to do that. Anyway, you can access the restrooms upstairs if you want, and go down the stairs if you want. Each one of the talks will be 15 to 20 minutes in length, 20 minutes max, 5 to 10 minutes for Q&A. And then, as time is left over, we can have a joint question and answer. If you would bear with me for just a minute, I want to give you cliff notes or Stahl's Wikipedia on the history of the Academy and why I think it is important for all of us, and certainly for the students that are here. October 31st, 9 days from now, will be the 60th anniversary of the founding of the Academy. And at that time, the laws or the Articles of Incorporation were signed by a group of leading people. A lot of you would know of them. Harvey Ledwick, who then was the program manager for the United States Public Health Service and employed a lot of sanitary engineers. Thomas I. Camp, infamous Camp Dresser McKee, now Camp Dresser McKee Smith, and Rolf Eliasson, who was professor of sanitary engineering at MIT. And a lot of other people there at Harvard felt that it was absolutely necessary to call out a certification program, much like the Public Health Service did for doctors. You can be a general doctor, but then you go into a specialty program. It's necessary to call out a certification program for those people that are basically educated in civil engineering, but then go on to acquire the skills of this grand profession that we're in that time, sanitary engineering, because of the multidisciplinary aspects it brought into it in microbiology and chemistry, industrial hygiene at that time. So October 31st, 1955, they signed it, and it was called the Inter-Society Board of Sanitary Engineers. And it was an inter-society board because they had a board of trustees, as we do today, at that time made up of 18 people, 3 of the major entities, 3 of the major firms, to be able to sort of make sure that they would keep track of everybody because they didn't want to form another organization. Well, we do have an organization called the American Academy of Environmental Engineers and Scientists today, and it is focused on certification. And from that seed, if you will, in 1955, it grew in 1966. It then became the Environmental Engineers, American Inter-Society of Environmental Engineers, and then it became the American Academy in '67. In 1980, there was an extremely important event, I think, in that we, the Academy, became members of ABET. That's the accreditation board for engineering technology. And all of the professors that are here today, as soon as you say ABET, they begin to quake a little bit because that's extremely important for them when they go through these 6-year cycles of accreditation of their program. And when you go onto the ABET site, you will see that the lead entity in the accreditation working with ABET for environmental engineering programs is the American Academy of Environmental Engineers and Scientists. So we play a role, an important role, in reviewing the curriculum and setting the standards of education for what will eventually be your employees. I look at Ken here, and it could be geosyntax employees, any of us. Okay? It's important that they have this basic education that leads them onto this path of individual certification. I'm proud to say that in 2013, the Academy changed its name from the American Academy of Environmental Engineers to American Academy of Environmental Engineers and Scientists. A recognition of the fact that when we face these challenges and these issues, like we're going to discuss today on sustainability, it takes an eclectic team. It takes a team of scientists and of engineers to be able to solve it. So we have a certification process now for scientists. That's one of the technical problems we had. I had a slide, but it isn't there yet. You get the idea. We have an accreditation, a certification process that recognizes the various disciplines. So you're not just board certified in everything, but you're board certified in a specialty. It might be water and wastewater supply. It could be site remediation. I see Michael Kavanaugh over there who's led that on that. And so if you go on the aaees.org site, you will see all of this, and you'll also see, importantly, how to become a member of the Academy. And lastly, I would say to you, while we have what I say are the three legs on the stool, our participation in ABET, which is extremely important, the individual certification, and the certification for you students, I won't say unfortunately, but you have to work your way up to it because it requires to become a board certified environmental engineer. It requires 8 years of experience after your undergraduate degree. You can get 1.5 years of credit if you pursue a master's degree and a registration license. And then you're eligible to take the exam, oral and written. I want you to, in any way, intimidate you from that standpoint. Oh my gosh, another exam. It's very practical, and certainly at that particular time in your career, it'll be a snap for you, as far as I'm concerned. And so the third leg on the stool is the partners organization that we have just recently started. I recognize them here. You will see them on the back of your program. I have it so happens Michael and I share this love for a certain African proverb that if you want to go fast, you go alone. And if you want to go far, you go together. And so what the concept of the partners is that we're going together with the agencies and the firms who will support all of our activities, co-brand with the Academy on a local and a national basis, and stay in touch then with not only the educational programs through ABET, but also the employees that they would be having. So I give you that, as I said, a short Wikipedia, because I think it is important for all of you to consider dusting off your resume and becoming a board-certified environmental engineer. For those of you, and there are a number of you that have been in the profession for 20 years or more, you can become a member of the Academy through eminence, a recognition of the years that you have spent, 10 of which are a responsible charge. And then you can go like this, because there is no written or oral exam. We bring you in because of the work that you've brought to the field and the accomplishments that you have. So having said that, I want to introduce our first speaker. And we are fortunate to be able to have him here because of an extremely busy schedule. And I guess I could say that's the case for every single one of our speakers because they are the agency leaders. So our first talk, our first address will be by Enrique Zaldivar, PE. Enrique was appointed director and general manager of the then Bureau of Sanitation, now LA Sanitation in 2007. And in the political environment, no small feat,
reappointed by Eric Garcetti in December of 2013. Does a masterful job in overseeing the $1.1 billion program that LA Sand has and nearly 3,000 employees. We're here today to talk about the sustainable wet infrastructure. We share somewhat of a common background in that we've been in garbage for a long time, solid waste. So Enrique has that responsibility, which is huge. He's been at the forefront of environmental stewardship for the restoration of Santa Monica Bay. Achieved one of the highest recycling rates among large cities in the world at over 76%. And most recently, LA Sand has embarked upon a collaborative joint effort with LADP on the development of a One Water LA plan. And that's extremely important for the vision for the city and for the area and the leadership that will be provided on that. Enrique is a proud graduate of Cal Poly Pomona. He's a Bronco through and through, and I know supports them quite well. So Enrique, welcome.
I was going to suggest that, Marcy, maybe you can help me with sign language and try to depict the pictures. Well, good morning.
Here we go again. Enrique, you want to swallow it?
Do you want it from?
And give Grace an update.
Number 8.
There we go.
Go ahead, you see it.